What if one of the most powerful longevity tools ever studied required zero effort, zero equipment, and has been used for over 2,000 years? A single tool that simultaneously improves your cardiovascular health, brain function, muscle recovery, mental health, and biological age, all while you just sit still. Dr. Rhonda Patrick, one of the world's leading longevity researchers, has called regular sauna use one of the most evidence-based longevity interventions available to the general public, and the data behind this statement is genuinely extraordinary. Today, I am breaking down exactly what happens inside your body during and after a sauna session, the science behind every benefit, and the exact protocol used in the studies that produce these results. Let us get into it. Benefit number 1, cardiovascular health. When you enter a sauna, your core body temperature rises and your cardiovascular system responds in a remarkably similar way to moderate aerobic exercise. Heart rate increases to 100 to 150 beats per minute. Cardiac output increases by up to 70%, and blood vessels dilate significantly, reducing peripheral vascular resistance. The landmark Cupio ischemic heart disease study, published in JAMA Internal Medicine in 2015, followed 2,315 Finnish men for an average of 20 years. Men who used the sauna 4 to 7 times per week had a 63% lower risk of sudden cardiac death compared to once-weekly users. 63% lower over a 20-year follow-up period. That is not a small effect. A 2018 study published in the American Journal of Hypertension found that a single sauna session significantly reduced arterial stiffness, a key independent predictor of cardiovascular disease and all-cause mortality. Regular sauna use has also been shown to lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 5 to 7 Hg, comparable to the effect of moderate aerobic exercise programs. The cardiovascular benefits alone make sauna one of the most powerful passive health interventions available, but this is just the beginning. Benefit number 2, brain health and mental performance. Heat stress from sauna significantly increases levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. BDNF is often called brain fertilizer. It promotes the growth of new neurons, protects existing ones from degeneration, and is strongly associated with protection against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The same Cupio cohort study found that men who used the sauna 4 to 7 times per week had a 65% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and a 66% lower risk of all-cause dementia compared to once-weekly users. These are among the largest risk reductions ever observed for dementia through any single lifestyle intervention. Sauna also triggers the release of endorphins, dynorphins, your body's natural feel-good molecules. A 2018 study published in Psychiatry Research found that regular sauna bathing significantly reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety, with effects comparable to antidepressant medication in some participants. For anyone dealing with chronic stress, low mood, or anxiety, this is a genuinely evidence-based intervention. Benefit number 3, muscle recovery and growth. Heat stress activates a class of proteins called heat shock proteins, specifically HSP70 and HSP90. These molecular chaperones repair damaged proteins within muscle cells, protect against cellular stress, and reduce exercise-induced muscle damage, accelerating recovery between training sessions. Perhaps more impressively, sauna use dramatically increases human growth hormone levels. A study published in Active Physiologica found that a single sauna session of 2 20-minute exposures at 80 degrees Celsius increased growth hormone levels by 2-fold. Extended protocols increased growth hormone by up to 5-fold. Growth hormone is critical for muscle preservation, fat metabolism, tissue repair, and is one of the primary hormones that declines with age. Research from the University of Eastern Finland found that post-exercise sauna use significantly reduced muscle soreness and inflammatory markers, including CRP and IL-6, compared to exercise alone. This is why elite athletes increasingly incorporate sauna into their recovery protocols. The science is now unambiguous. Benefit number 4, direct longevity and cellular health. Heat stress from sauna activates autophagy, the cellular self-cleaning process, where your body breaks down and recycles damaged proteins and organelles. Autophagy is one of the primary mechanisms by which exercise and caloric restriction extend lifespan in model organisms, and sauna activates the same pathway through a completely different mechanism. A study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that frequent sauna use was significantly associated with longer telomere length, one of our most reliable biomarkers of biological age. And the all-cause mortality data from the Cupio study is perhaps the most compelling of all. Men using sauna 4 to 7 times per week had a 40% lower all-cause mortality risk compared to once-weekly users. Regular sauna use consistently reduces chronic systemic inflammation, the same inflammaging we discussed in video 3 that accelerates aging across every system. A meta-analysis published in Complementary Therapies in Medicine found significant reductions in CRP, C-reactive protein, one of the primary blood markers of systemic inflammation following regular sauna protocols. The longevity data on sauna is among the strongest of any passive lifestyle intervention ever studied.
Now, here is the exact protocol that produced the results in these studies. Temperature? The studies used temperatures between 80 and 100 degrees Celsius. Below 70 degrees, the cardiovascular and hormonal benefits are significantly reduced. Session duration. 15 to 20 minutes per round is optimal. Under 10 minutes produces minimal benefit. Frequency? The dose-response relationship in the Quopio study showed maximum benefit at 4 to 7 sessions per week. Even 2 to 3 sessions weekly produce significant measurable benefits. Between rounds, cool down for 10 to 15 minutes. This cooling phase allows your cardiovascular system to recover and actually enhances the growth hormone response of subsequent rounds. You can use cold water, cool air, or combine with cold plunge if available. The contrast protocol has additional cardiovascular benefits of its own. Hydration protocol. Drink 500 milliliters of water 30 minutes before your sauna session. Do not drink alcohol before sauna. A Finnish study found this combination significantly increases cardiac risk. After your session, replace fluids with 500 to 1,000 milliliters of electrolyte water. You lose significant sodium, magnesium, and potassium through sweat. Always consult your doctor first if you have cardiovascular conditions, are pregnant, or take blood pressure medication. Follow this protocol consistently for 8 weeks, and measure your resting heart rate, blood pressure, sleep quality, and mood. The data in your own body will speak for itself.
Let us recap what the science shows sauna does for you. 63% lower cardiovascular death risk, 65% lower Alzheimer's risk, 40% lower all-cause mortality, growth hormone increase of up to 5-fold, telomere length preservation, autophagy activation, chronic inflammation reduction, all from sitting in a hot room. If you have not watched the previous videos in this series yet, go check them out after this. Video 1 covers the 5 anti-aging habits. Video 2 breaks down the 5 longevity supplements. Video 3 reveals the 10 foods that age you fastest. Together with this video, you now have a complete evidence-based longevity foundation. If this video was useful, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a video. Every week, I break down real science into simple steps that actually move the needle. Drop a comment below. Do you already use sauna? How often? I read every single reply. Your future self is already thanking you. See you next week.